Today we're gonna make this delicious Greek white bean soup called Fasolatha. I'm Nikki and this is Nikki's Modern Mediterranean. To get started on making our fasolatha, or our white bean soup, I'm gonna first with chopping our vegetables. So I've chopped up 1 large onion, finely chopped. I have used 1 medium-sized carrot and I kind of cut them in half moons. And same thing with our celery. I'm using 3 stalks of celery. Once I have all these ready, we're about to go onto the stove and get our soup ready. To begin, we're gonna put 16 cups of water in a big pot and add in, I'm gonna add the heat on high heat, and I'm gonna add in 1 bag of white beans. Any kind of white beans you want, and add those in. And we're gonna let this come to a boil. Now that our beans and our water have come to a boil, we're gonna add in our vegetables. So our 1 chopped onion, our 3 celery stalks, our 1 medium carrot, and 1/4 cup of olive oil. We're gonna pour that in, give that a nice little stir, and bring that back to a boil. It smells delicious already. All these beautiful vegetables. So that's gonna come back to a boil. Now that this has come to a boil, we're going to cover it and lower our heat down to medium heat, and we're gonna let that cook for 2 hours. For me, this is a great recipe that I make in the winter. I usually prep this when I'm cleaning up the dishes from the night before and I'm trying to prepare for my dinner for the next day. The soup always tastes better the next day. It takes 2 hours to cook on the stove. We're gonna add a couple more ingredients after that and the soup's ready. So if you're trying to clean up and get ready for the next day, this is a soup that you wanna try. It's been 2 hours, let's check our soup. Look at that. Our water has reduced because our beans have really soaked up all that water and it's gotten nice and thick. So we're gonna lower the heat and we're going to add 1/2 cup of tomato paste diluted in 1/4 cup of water. I'm gonna add that into this. We're gonna mix that into our soup. Oh, the aroma of this smells so good. So once our tomato paste has diluted into our soup, give that a couple seconds, couple minutes there cooking. We're gonna add our next ingredients. Next, we're gonna do a cornstarch slurry, just to thicken it up a little bit more. So we did 2 teaspoons of cornstarch in 1/4 cup of cold water, just whisking that a little together. And I'm gonna add that right into our soup. Give that a little stir, and I'm gonna bring the heat back up to medium heat to let that cook into our soup. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna add in our salt and pepper because we have not salted our soup yet. We wanna do that at the end, and that way you can always adjust the measurements of the salt and pepper. I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, but you can always taste your soup and adjust that. Add a little pepper, stir that in, and we're gonna let this cook for just another 3 to 5 minutes until our cornstarch has cooked and thickened up our soup. And like I said, this soup is better tomorrow, so if you want to warm this up tomorrow, you'll even see the soup has even gotten thicker the next day. But this smells amazing. I can't wait to taste it. Our soup is ready. I poured myself a bowl. I'm gonna let this cool off. I can't wait to try it. And like many of our Greek recipes, this recipe is 100% vegan. For the full recipe, visit nikkigleckis.com and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.